Hi everyone. So today I'm going to be doing a YouTube live stream from Denise Merrill, our Secretary of State's website on her election center results. Now I'm going to predict, according to the election results from 2 years ago in 2017, we have selectmen and mayor races every 2 years, who will probably win all 169 towns in our state. All right, I'm going to start with, I think the first town's Bethel. Yeah, the first town's Bethel in Fairfield County. Now, I think Knickenbocker, he probably will win re-election because he won the vote he won by over 1,000 votes last time. So I do think he's going to be re-elected easily as first selectman. Next town, Bridgeport. It's gonna be more contested this year than it was 2 years ago because of what happened with Joe Gammon recently with the Marilyn Moore thing. I do think she can become mayor in later this year, but we'll see what happens because of what happened. And I'll probably get into it in another video what happened on election day. The next one is Brookfield. Now, with Brookfield, I don't know if he will be reelected, Steve Dunn. And the only reason I say that about him is because of the fact that he's losing like this house mortgage thing that's been going on in his house the last few months, and it was talked about in their town paper. So it's possible he could lose to Harry Shaker this time around. I mean, not Harry Shaker, Mel Bouton this time around. He could lose to him. But I do predict Sue Slater will probably be reelected as the selectman, and the first selectman will probably be Mel. The mayor and the vice mayor will be Sue again. I do predict in Danbury, Mark Bouton, he's the guy Trump nominated for governor last year. I don't know if he's going to win re-election in Danbury for like a 6th or 5th term. He might, but I guess we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a really close between him and Christopher. But we'll see what happens. Because let's see, when Christopher and him ran, he ran against Al 2 years ago. Ugh, it doesn't say the voting because she never updated it, Denise. That's too bad. Huh, it never recorded it. That is so weird. That is so weird. It never recorded, but I think Mark did win. Yeah, Mark did win 2 years ago. But I think he lost Al by about 1,000 votes or 2,000 votes. So I guess we'll see what happens. So the next town is Darien. So in Darien, for Jamie Stevenson, he'll probably win re-election as selectman, first selectman. And the vice mayor, yeah, I think Susan Marks will probably be re-elected. Because let's see, who's running against Jamie this time around in Darien? Christian, no, and he was the petition candidate last time. I think he's a libertarian, so he could take some of, I mean, I don't know. I think maybe, I'm going to give it a swing town with this one, what'll probably happen. For selectmen in Darien, the current one is Susan Marks. I don't know if she's going to win. I don't think she's running this time, right? I think her term limit's up. So I think we'll see what happens with this selectman vice mayor run in Darien. Now, in Easton, we have 3 candidates running for first selectman. won a petition which I think is Green or Libertarian Party. And compared to 2 years ago, it was Adam Dunsby, but Adam's not running this time. So I don't know. Can go any way with this election with the first selectman in Easton. Now I do think for selectman, Robert Lesser will win re-election, or maybe he will lose to. I think he'll win because I think Caroline's term limit was up last time around. So yeah, it'll probably be it'll be close between Bob and Christie. For Fairfield, it will probably. Oh, they didn't record it 2 years ago? That's so weird. I don't even know who won 2 years ago. Oh, they didn't have a mayor election 2 years ago. Huh, that's weird. It's so weird. They do this time around. I think the current first selectman is Brenda. And I think the current selectman is, I don't know if it's Tom Flynn or Nancy E. Lefkowitz. So I guess we'll see with that one, what happens next in 2 weeks. For Greenwich, I think Jill will probably win and become their first woman mayor. Jill Oberlander, and their first selectman will be Sandy Lidvack. Yeah, they'll probably both win. The next one is Monroe. Easily, Ken Kellogg will win re-election because he's running unopposed. In New Canaan, I don't know, is Craig Donovan running again? He might be. Oh, if Kevin, it's gonna be a really close one because Kevin only won by like 30 votes last time. So it could switch to the Democrats. Craig Donovan could actually become the first selectman of New Canaan. And Kit, he might become selectman, vice mayor. I don't know. We'll see between him and Nick Williams what happens. That'll be an interesting race to watch. For New Fairfield, let's see. We got Pat Del Morocco and John Hodge. What happened 2 years ago? Yeah, I think Pat will win re-election. And Pat will win re-election, and Chris Hall will probably win along as the vice mayor again. Okay. Next one is Newtown. I think he's running unopposed. Their first selectman. Daniel, he'll probably win because he's an extremely civic populist in their town. And he's done a really great job there the last like 6 or 8 years, I think. So yeah, he'll probably win re-election. For Maureen Owens, she'll probably win her first selectman again in Newtown. Yeah, Maureen Owens will win again. And now we're down to Norwalk here in Fairfield County. Yeah, Harry's gonna win as mayor again. Because he's on the working families ticket too, so he definitely will win re-election. Reading. That's strange. Has the same person, but they're in both parties? Huh, that is strange. Yeah, so Julia will definitely be mayor again in Reading. And Margaret O'Donnell, she'll probably win re-election. Ridgefield, yeah, Sean Connolly, oh no, wait, that's not the mayor. He was on something else. He did run for governor, but no. I think the current one is, I think the current Ridgefield mayor is Dick Moxia, and I think he'll probably win re-election. Sean, he was a very popular candidate back in the 2018 governor's race, so I think he probably will win as first selectman in Ridgefield because he was like a civic populist, even though he almost won against Susan Bysiewicz as during the campaign. His campaign almost won against them. In Shelton, yeah, Mark will probably win as mayor again in Shelton. In Sherman, Donald Lowe, yeah, he'll definitely win as first selectman. And I don't know who's going to win as selectman of Sherman. Maybe Kevin Keenan. Yeah, I think Kevin Keenan is already the selectman, so he'll probably win re-election. For Stanford, okay, they don't have a mayor election this year in Stanford. Yeah, they don't have a mayor election, but if they do, I know it's probably not on here, but David Martin probably would win re-election. For Stratford, I think the current mayor is Stephanie Phillips, who took Dan Malloy's place a few years ago. I mean, not Dan, oh, I'm sorry. Wow, I'm thinking of the wrong city. She took, I forgot whose place she took. Anyway, I think she'll probably win re-election. For Trumbull, let's see. Vicky versus Michael Hurst. I do think Vicky will re-win the election as mayor in Trumbull. For Weston, Christopher Spaulding, yeah, he'll probably re-win that. Yeah, he'll definitely win re-election there. But let's see for vice what he gets for vice selectman. Or this is Westport, not Weston. Yeah, I think Brian Gordon will probably win along with him. Actually, wait. That's right. Brian Gordon's not running this time, so it's probably going to be Samantha. She probably will become the first woman vice mayor of Weston, which is, I think, geographically, yeah, it's right next to Easton and right above Westport. And for Westport, I think for Westport, Melissa Kane and Rob will probably win re-election. Oh, no, wait, they didn't win last time. Jim and Jennifer will probably win re-election because it's a very Republican city when it comes to electing mayor and vice. For Wilton, Deborah McFondon, she'll probably win re-election as selectman. It was really close last time. She only won by like 200 votes. So I guess that'll be an interesting key race that the people of Fairfield County will watch in 2 weeks. Now for Hartford County. Okay. Avon. David. Oh, no, wait. That's not. Oh, they didn't have a mayor election 2 years ago. So let's see for Avon what it says, if they have one coming up. Huh. They have none in Avon. Okay. Let's try the town of Berlin in Hartford County. Mark, he'll probably win re-election because it was really close last time. He won by like 300 votes. Yeah. I mean, Karen could win, but I guess we'll see what happens in that race because it might get closer this time. For Bloomfield, well, there was none 2 years ago, but let's see if there is any this year. I guess not. Huh. That's strange. Mayor elections are normally every year in most cities. Maybe his was last year. I don't know. For Ellen, Zopazu, and Dante, this is for the town of Bristol. I do think Ellen will win re-election as mayor there. For selectman, Ted will win as Burlington mayor again. I gotta see if Ted's running again now first before I speak. Oh no, he's not running again. So it. Oh wait, maybe he is. Oh no, he's not running this time. I don't think. Or maybe he is. It's not up here yet. I don't know. I guess we'll find out if Ted's running again or not. this year. For Keaton, Robert and Arnie. All right. Oh, this is for vice mayor, not for mayor. Okay. I don't know who the current vice mayor of their town is, but I'm going to assume it's Robert, so he'll probably win re-election. For East Granby. Oh, East Granby, sorry, not Granby. Granby. East Granby. Yeah, James will probably win re-election there. And Joe Dewing. For East Hartford. I don't know. Hartford, who knows? I do think Maria will win re-election in East Hartford. East Windsor. Won last time. The Republican won last time. Steve Dearborn. Got over 15% of the vote. If Dearborn is not, I think it's going to go Republican. I think Sarah Muska will probably win re-election there, East Windsor. But I don't know about selectmen who will win that because I don't know what the results were 2 years ago. Or maybe they are here. Nope, they're not here. For Enfield, they're not having theirs this year. Enfield. But according to, I don't know. I guess they have them on even years in Enfield. Same with Farmington. Wasn't this year either. Glastonbury, I think, no, not this year. None this year. For Granby, for Scott will probably win re-election unless the petition candidate gets a lot of votes, but we'll see what happens with Glenn. For Hartford, Luke Brown will easily win re-election there. He'll definitely project it that night. For Heartland, Wade Cole won 100% of the vote 2 years ago. Yeah, Wade Cole's the only one up, so he'll definitely win re-election. And Maggie Winslow will also be his vice mayor again. In Manchester, Jay will win. Oh no, wait, that's not election. That's not mayor election. Nope, they don't have theirs this year in Manchester. Well, they didn't 2 years ago. Let's see if they have it this year. Probably not. Nope, they don't have it this year. In in Marlborough, For Amy, I think Amy's their current selectman. I don't know. I don't know who their current mayor is, so I guess we'll see what happens in that race for first selectman and selectman in Marlborough, Upper Hartford County. New Britain. Oh, Erin Stewart. Yeah, I know she's the mayor there. She might win. I don't know. Because she won, let's see how much percentage last time. She won by over 1,000 votes last time. She'll definitely be reelected. Roy Zartine. Yeah, he probably will be reelected as Newington mayor. Oh wait, he's not running this time. Oh yeah, that's right. He had a term limit. Beth will probably win re-election. Win the election. For Plainville, I don't know enough this year for Plainville in the mayor race. For Rocky Hill, Claudia will win this time, definitely. If she's running again, which I think she is. Oh no, she's not running this time. Could flip. Not sure if it will or not. Could flip to Republican. Rocky Hill. Because Henry isn't running this time, and I think he was the write-in vote last time. So if Lisa can get his supporters, then she probably will win the election in Rocky Hill. Eric Wellman, Simsbury, Rochelle Cook, or Robert. Let's see who the last was for Simsbury. Yeah, Eric Wellman will be reelected. Southington? They don't have one this year. Nope. Don't think South Windsor does either. Nope, not this year. For Suffield, Melissa Mack, she'll probably win. Let's see who she's up against, any opponents. Nope, she will win re-election easily. And who will be the selectman? Probably Tim Reynolds. Yeah, Tim Reynolds will probably be her selection again. Even though it'll probably be between him and Joanne Sullivan this time around. Not him. Yeah, between Tim Reynolds and Kathy Harrington. It'll probably be between the two of them for vice mayor, because there's a lot of candidates running this year in Suffield. For West Hartford, there are no one running this year on the mayor ticket. Weathersfield, same thing. Windsor, nope, not this year. I think it was last year's was their mayor election. Windsor. For Windsor Locks, did you just do that? I hate when it does that. Christopher and Paul, and Michelle and Scott for selectmen and first selectmen. Windsor Lock, what happened 2 years ago? Yeah, I think the Democrats will definitely win Windsor Locks. Michelle and Chris. So now we're going to Litchfield County. Barkhamsted. Barkhamsted. Yeah, it's so hard to pronounce. Huh. Don's not running? Oh yeah, Don is running. So he's running unopposed this time. And Ray Perch will probably be reelected with him. Now Bethlehem. Let's see what happens there this year. Yeah, I think Leonard will win re-election. And yeah, David will Deacon. He'll probably win selectman, vice mayor. For Bridgewater, there is none this year. Canaan. Henry Todd. I think Henry Todd will win re-election, and Greg will too. The Conservatives will both win that, yeah. Colebrook. I think the write-in candidate might win. Duncan Wilbur against the current incumbent Thomas McKeon. He probably will win because write-ins occasionally win, but since it's upper Litchfield County, he probably will win Duncan. Now for selectmen, 2 years ago. It was really close by like 2 votes. So I don't know. I'm going to say it's going to be a toss-up between Matthew and Christopher this time. For Cornwall, yes, definitely Gordon will win. Ugh, why did I do that? Gordon will definitely win, and Richard will probably win as selectman again. Oh no, Richard's not running this time. It'll probably be the first woman vice mayor they have, Marina, in Cornwall. It's interesting a woman's on the ticket as both selectmen in Cornwall. I guess we'll see what happens, who the first woman selectman there is. For Goshen, the Republicans will definitely win that city again because it's really small and very conservative. Harwington. Wait, it's pronounced Harwington. The Conservatives will definitely win there again for that city. Oh, Albert! I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Had to see if that was this guy who comes for our food each day. What's next? Oh yeah, next town, Kent. Um, for Bruce Adams, he'll probably win re-election in Kent. Actually, no, wait, he's not up this year. It'll probably be the first. I think she's a woman running, Jane Speck. She'll probably win as mayor. And Christopher, he'll probably win re-election. In Litchfield, I think Denise might be their first woman mayor. In Litchfield, let's see. Yeah, because if Leo Paul won 2 years ago, and he was the Republican, so I do think they're going to elect their first woman mayor, yeah. Because they elected Diana Knox. No, wait, no. She got close, but yeah. They elected Jonathan Turrent 2 years ago. And he only won by he went to his other Republican by by 7 votes. So what'll probably happen is Denise will win as first selectman and become the first woman mayor of Litchfield. And she might win as selectman, as vice mayor. I don't know though. It would be interesting if she becomes the first, second woman selectman of their city. For Morris, why did I do that again? For Morris, I think, what's going on here? Why is it doing that on her website? It does that sometimes because of my speed on here on my computer. The Conservatives will easily win Morris, I believe. Yeah, they'll definitely win Morris. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, Erica and Thomas will definitely win Morris again. Unless, we'll see, I guess, how much Kevin gets as the petition candidate vote as selectman. But now we go to New Hartford. I think, yeah, he'll definitely win for selectman. Daniel. Alyssa, I don't know, did she win 2 years ago? Alyssa, yeah, she'll probably win re-election along with David. From there, definitely Pete Bass will win for New Milford mayor again. Yeah, Pete Bass will definitely win re-election against Tom O'Brien. The next one, Norfolk, kind of like Norwalk in Fairfield County, but just has an F in the word. Matt will probably win as first selectman again. And I don't know, Alexandra, she might win the city of Norfolk. Well, if Susan Dyer won last time, I don't know. I'm going to say it might lean Democrat for selectman, but I guess we'll find out because they only won by about 40 votes. So we'll see what happens. For North Canaan, it'll easily go Republican again. Yeah, it'll easily go Republican because Charles and Craig are up again for re-election. For Plymouth, think that's where my friend's from. No, never mind. Is he from Portland? No, he's from Portland. Never mind. He's from the city of Portland. In, I forget which county. Tallum or Windham County. David Hill. I don't know. Who won he won easily 2 years ago. Probably will win again tonight. I mean, not tonight. Yeah, 2 weeks. For Roxbury, Barbara, yeah, she'll probably be reelected. But since she ran on 2 tickets as for 2 parties, I don't know. Oh, wait, never mind. She's not up tonight. She's not up this year. But she might be. It doesn't say it. I don't know. For Salisbury, Kurt Rand and Kristen Williams are up for election. We'll see. Hold on for Salisbury. Yeah, I think they'll easily win Salisbury. For the town of Sharon, it's a real aging population place in the state. I think it flipped to Democrat selectman 2 years ago for vice mayor. So I guess we'll see what happens in as for the selectman races in Sharon. Because Jessica's not up for re-election this year. But we'll see how much Dale Jones gets of the vote, I guess. For Thompson, I think it'll easily go Republican, the town of Thompson. Yeah. Well, actually, maybe not for selectmen. We'll see. It's going to be close between him and Roger, the rematch. Bruce and Roger rematch. So we'll see what happens. But definitely Ed Bonmon. He'll definitely. And I mean, Edmond Money. He'll definitely win re-election. Yeah? I already did. Yeah, it was nice. Okay. Okay, not for a while. I guess in a while from now, I don't know. All right. Yep. All right, guys. So for the town of Torrington, I do think what'll happen there is, yeah, I think the conservative will win in Torrington. Elnar Carbone. I think he ran for governor last year. I think he was one of the candidates who ran for governor last year. Wait. Yeah, but he didn't run too. Oh, wait, he's not running this year. Oh, wait, he is. Never mind. No, he's not. The selectman is. Huh, that's so weird. Oh, never mind. Selectman did win 2 years ago. And who won was Dustin Bingham. But he's not up this year, huh? I don't know. They could have a first women's selectman for that city in Torrington. For town of Warren, I don't know. Steve Warshaw could win, but I do think Alexandria will probably win against him. Craig will probably win as first selectman again. for the town of Washington. I don't know. It didn't say what it was 2 years ago. So. Oh, never mind. It didn't say it because they didn't have it 2 years ago. I don't know who the current selectman or first selectman is, so I guess we'll see what happens in this town of Washington. For Watertown, I don't think theirs is this year. I think it was last year's. Last year. Yeah, theirs was last year. The mayor race. For Winchester, for vice mayor, I think Steven's going to win again. Steven Sedlak. Really? Steven Sedlak, yep, he's up for re-election. Okay. So for first selectman, yeah, Catherine will probably win first selectman as their first woman. Marigan Woodbury, Litchfield County, and Barbara Perkinson will be her vice mayor. Yeah, I'm fine. So the next one, I do think Lauren and Charlene will win as selectman and first selectman in Chester. Let's see if they're up this year for re-election. They probably are. Yeah, they are. Okay. For the town of Clinton, there is none this year. Cromwell, I've been to Cromwell a few times. I don't know. How was it 2 years ago? Cromwell? All right. I do think Esno will win re-election. He'll probably win re-election, yeah. For Deep River, yeah, I think Dunn Gates and Agnes will probably win. Unless it depends on how the petition party does. Augusto does as first selected. First selected. So we'll see what happens with Deep River at night. Oh, he's here. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, come. guys, I'm back. In a few minutes, but first I'll do this for you. What did I do next? I did Deep River, now doing Durham, that's right. I think Robert and Matthew will be reelected in Durham. Oh, they're not running this time. Never mind. I thought Robert and Matthew were both running. I guess they ended their term. It'll probably be the conservative. Lauren probably will win Durham. And I don't know if John will be selectman, but I guess we'll find out. For East Haddam, I think their current mayor in East Haddam is Emirate Lyon, but he resigned a few years ago. I think last year. I don't know who the new one is, but I think it's either Rob Smith or Brian Perry. It might be the independent one. I'm not really sure. I think that'll be interesting to watch. Susan Link? No, she's not running again either, huh? I guess it'll be Carolyn Quinn or Theresa. I guess another woman will definitely win as selectman in East Haddam. So for Essex, oh yeah, Norm Needleman. He was a famous he was the former General Assembly in the House of Representatives in Connecticut. So I definitely think he'll be reelected as their mayor because he was such a popular person for the people of Essex for his district the last few years. Stacia Rice Libra? Yeah, I think she probably will win and pull this off. Oh, never mind. It's not the same Needleman I'm thinking of. Or maybe. I don't know. He might have been both. I don't know. Well, anyway, they both will definitely win re-election. Or Stacia, it might be close, but I guess we'll see what happens. For Haddam, I don't know who's going to win Haddam. I think that'll be a toss-up because it's gone a lot closer the last few years. Some people just lost by like less than 200 votes, so I guess we'll find out. I mean, currently it's Liz is the current selectman and Larry is the selectman. No, wait, Liz is the current first selectman and Larry's the current selectman or the vice mayor. So yeah, for Killingworth, I think Catherine's gonna be reelected along with Lewis. But let's see, are they running again this year? Yeah, because I did see their sign when I was going through Killingsworth a few weeks ago. For Middlefield, I think the Republicans will probably win Middlefield again. But we'll see because the selectman race got really close last time by less than 80 votes. For Middletown, oh, that's going to be interesting because Dan Drew's retiring this year from his job as mayor. So I think Benjamin was ahead last time in the primary a few weeks ago. because it was on News 8. Yeah, I think it's going to be close between Benjamin and Valrika Clark. I think she could win because she might win the write-in vote, but we'll see what happens. That'll be an interesting race to watch. For Old Saybrook, Carl and Scott. Yeah, I think Carl and Scott will be reelected because they won a very large majority last time. For Portland, it's where my friend lives, Shane from the beach. Yeah. I mean, it got really close in the selectman race last time for vice mayor, so it'll be close between James and Michael this time. I mean, not James and Michael. Oh, no, wait. I mean, Lewis and Ralph. Lewis and Ralph, it was the closest between. They're running again, so we'll see if Ralph or Lewis wins the votes this time for over 13% of the vote. But Susan Branfield, she definitely will win as mayor again of Portland. For Westbrook, no Bishop, yeah, he'll definitely win that. And definitely John Hall will be reelected. Let's see if it's different than 2 years ago. No, and John, yeah, they definitely will win again. Now New Haven County. You know, I might make a part. You know what, guys? I'm probably going to stop here and do the other 4 counties later of what I predict happens because I'm going to have lunch now. So I'm going to see you all later. I hope a lot of you enjoyed my live stream or plan to watch it. All right. Bye.